Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play King's Bounty Warriors of the North, Ice and Fire. We are on the Orcish island of Tungsten. Some say it's more a Viking island. Well, Vikings and Orcs are living here actually. And we're trying very, very hard to get what we need here. I still have not given up hope for finding Ogres. I know chances on... Oh, quest. Oh, holy shit. The Orcish artist Laka. Ah, who come to see me? You must be a new fan and the new admirer of my talent. Hello, stranger. Me Laka, big famous singer of the Orc people. Do you want to listen me sing? Of course, I love a good singing. I'm a skald after all. For the next few minutes you are subjected to the loudest, harshest, most unpleasant singing you've ever heard, and that means something. I'm with the Vikings. Even the duet between your father and Gudrun, when they've both been hitting a bottle, sounds like an acoustic marvel next to Laka singing. Me can tell you like? Yes, you know, Lara, but I think it could use a complaint. Lara thinks so too. Laka wants to play lute. Laka knows where to buy lute. Shopkeeper Yoko sells lute made of wood. But Laka can't go to Viking village because of war. What shall we do? Word will lose my very most singer. I could get a lute for you. Ah, you really do this for Laka? Laka pretty happy. Laka have money. Orcs and Vikings gave Laka a lot of money. They give lots. And Laka play for lute. But you came back real soon, my fan. Laka's waiting. Soon your singing will be more beautiful, if that's humanly possible. Wait for me. Well, I bet she's being paid not to sing at all. Hooray! +1 defense. +1 defense is always good. Okay, I can tell the war is raging here. I think the guy who sells the stuff lives here. Oh, crystal. Nothing. Yogo, do you sell musical instruments? I'm surprised, Olaf. You're the last person I've guessed who would be fond of music. No offense. Hello, I'm a skald? It so just happens that I have a delightful lute. Cherry wood, silver strings, inlaid with bone and precious stones. The wood of a master, Pastellini. I'm only to ask 10,000 gold, through its true value it's much higher. Do you have something a bit less elaborate and cheaper? Cheaper? Oh, you can cut me to the quick, Olaf, my friend. You're the best customer and tour already. I can sell my best customer something cheap. Please try to understand. I'm already willing to part with this last great lute of Stropellini for practically a song, just for you, ye gods. What is 10,000 golds for this masterpiece? However, I do have another lute. Now we're near compatible. But it doesn't have silver strings, no inlays, no magic touch of the great maestro. Simpler version sounds just fine. What does it cost? Well, the tool is worth 1,000 gold. Excellent. When shaken, the lute makes some strange sounds, as if there's a stone inside. The music is produced by this instrument might be better without the foreign object. Do you want to know what's hidden inside the lute? You turn the lute upside down and extract the foreign object, just as as if you were a string in your instrument tuner. You're extremely surprised when the foreign object is a might rune. Who hid this rune and why? You have no proper whatsoever of finding out. You take the rune, not at last the sound produced by the runes have now changed a bit. Hooray! Might rune! And this might rune gives me +3 attack, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that wonderful? So... there's money. Perhaps I should have fought that Viking a long time ago. Oh, the boats are actually active. I thought they were just there for decoration. Okay, we have everything we want from here. That guy's probably not moving. Teleport! Okay, nothing here. Let's give her the loot. This is for you. Now give Laka her loot. Please, peerless Laka, accept the loot. With an enthusiastic roar, the orc grabs the loot from you and begins to sing loudly, strumming her lute wildly as through beating a carpet. You were wrong. The orc Kenny does not need a compliment. She needs a gag. That would be the only way to improve her singing. Enough, Larka. It's time for me to leave. So let me have my reward and I'll be on the way. Of course, of course. Now at last I have my lute, Larka's real singer. Come and listen to my new song soon. Well, I think I will hit myself in the head really, really hard before I do something as stupid as that. Ooh. 30 leadership. You're welcome. Oh shit. Oh yes. Now you're an unfriendly fellow. But I'm glad to see Olaf again. Very customer, plenty valuables these days. Can Bardock do for Olaf? And you've not been thinking about how to attract more customers? Of course, Bardock have thought plenty. What's best for orcs and Vikings are all tired of endless hazels. Eat and drink, yes, but must be some kind of entertainment. Like music or singing or dancing. Everyone like to relax a bit, listen beautiful singing and look at dancing. Uh-oh, I think I know what he's talking about. So what's stopping you? But where can Bardock find the singers who can do show in my pub? Olaf must know that tugsing is far reaches of Andoria. How to make good singers and night dancers come here. What about Larka? I hear sees things well. Silly, yes of course, Larka is plenty great at singing. She also plenty loud, and that's good for a noisy inn. Why have Bardock not thought of this? Listen, Olaf. Bardock cannot leave the inn. Perhaps Olaf can go to Larka and ask her to come and talk to Bardock this evening. Of course, I'll find Larka and ask her what she thinks about it. Well, I have an idea what she thinks about it. She's probably happy. Grab it! Attack! You've practiced with the target and struck it full arrows. Now you feel more skilled in the attack. And 2 more might runes! Greetings, friend. I've not seen you around here before. I'm Derek, the local hunter. Have you just arrived on the island? I supposedly you come here to hunt. Greetings, Derek. My name is Olaf, and I'm well, I suppose I could say came to hunt. Excellent. Listen. You can help me out with a small matter. How can I help? What's the problem? You see, I come to tame this cursed island to get a horn from a black unicorn. Where I come from, a hunter is not considered to be a master of the hunt until he has obtained a horn from one of these beasts. Killing a black unicorn is truly the greatest skill because they are so rare, and it's not easy since they're naturally cautious, while dangerous besides. And what are you trying to suggest? Well, I found a herd of unicorns, but how I'm supposed to handle a whole herd single-handedly? I mean, these aren't like groups of placing ducks. I'll be trampled to death unless they screw me with their horns first. So I thought perhaps I'll wait until one of the unicorns falls ill and starts to lag behind the herd. But so far that hasn't happened. I could tell right away that you're the kind of people would think twice about. What do you say? Would you fetch me a unicorn's horn? I will reward you generously for your help. What sort of hunter are you? You've been here a whole month and haven't managed to catch a single unicorn? Very well, I'll help you. What does he sell? A bow. Useless. Useless. Oh, it's a shame that we do not wear that we cannot wear two boots. But he has a lot of spiders. Snakes. That might come in handy. Okay. Rune. I totally love runes. And look at this, a dungeon. I love dungeons. I used to play a lot Dungeons and Dragons. Again, we're not here to fight. We keep that in mind. We can fight, but we have no need to do so at the moment. You put your hands on the altar and close your eyes. Hidden deep within the cold stone, a mystic force awakens, and you feel an increase in your combat skills. Well, I hope so. Hey, you little snaky. Tricked. Perfectly. And another rune. And you throw a crystal into the well, it shimmers as it falls, and up blushes a column of water, tossing an item into the ground. An army drum. I think that is an item for, well, a human army. Presumably. Oh, look at this, a troll. I should not kill trolls, because I don't think there are many trolls I can buy, and therefore it would be the cleverest thing for me to do not to kill the trolls, but to wait until I can take them into my army. Oh shit. Look at this. And trick that guy. Oh, come on. What are you, a Viking? A mystic, they're rare as enemies. The spider eggs are welcome. Oh yes, income, very good, very good, very good. Oh shit. Is there enough space to trick you? That's the question. Because if I cannot trick you, I must kill you. No, you decided better to be tricked. Which is okay with me. Thank you for not corresponding. Ooh, 3 might runes. I have no idea how this might get any better. Okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. You're not selling anything, no you're not. This is a shoo-hoo. Woohoo! You all started to without blinking. You aren't gonna win the staring contest, that's for sure. But we win the grab the little thing contest. Tell you what, we'll take a boat and take a ride. Oh yeah. I think there are chests for us to get our hands on. How many red runes do we have? 8. Isn't that enough for something? I could use that defense or this. I've got a bad feeling. This thing is not working on Ogres or Orc Chieftains because Orcs and Orc Chieftains are level 5 units, if I'm not mistaken. 12,000 gold. So the question is, when I've taken all I can, I will try to enter the quest with the singer lady, or try to beat the crap out of the local orc captain, chief, whatever he calls himself, because perhaps he has ogres. And I'm running desperate. I'm really running out of ideas where to get ogres, because this is the last island that contains ogre units. And it is the last island we have any chance of getting any units. I'm not even sure that we have access to enough trolls and other units that we might need. I mean, we will need a lot of giants. We have no problems getting all the orc chieftains. We have plenty of those. We have plenty of the Yontu. So don't see any real trouble there. Okay, it looks good to me. We need a docking station. Okay. Can I lure you away from the chest? Oh yes, I can. Please follow me. Follow me to the singing lady. Perhaps the chest contains a scroll of Colossus, you'll never know. No, listen, Lurk, I've been talking to Baradoc. He's looking for someone to find out whether you agree to perform in his restaurant. Oh, now it's a restaurant, not an inn. Baradoc wants Larka to charm the ears of the guests with her songs and music. Charm, well, you could say that, yes. Larka agree, finally, Larka's dream come true. Larka be big star, but Larka cannot sing for guests in old dress. Larka need a new one, yes. Larka look like princess. Larka can already see posters. Princess Larka sings at restaurant. You help get Larka princess dress. A princess costume? One of these dresses for frills with high heels and stuff? Where will I get those from? Larka know, when we lived with the Vikings and no fighting, Larka went to Viking village plenty. She sings songs with Vikings. Larka see that Jordur the merchant, Hotter the herbalist, and Knut the warrior has all things for princess costume. You talk nice and give them plenty things to Larka, so Larka can sing in Braddock's tavern. Well, I will try to get this real princess costume for you. But first we will try to get the chest. Okay, no luck here. There is the unicorn! There is the herbalist. Ah, you come back, Viking. Did you want to look at my goods, or you're just here to visit an old lady? Listen, Hatola, I heard you had a cat collar. Yes, I had that knick-knack. I'm on my way to visit my granddaughter in the Riftlands, so I simply don't have much time. Why do you ask? Sell it to me, grandmother. I don't buy and sell, but I can exchange. Bring me a mandrake root and I'll give you the color. I used to get the root myself, but now these cursed orcs are swarming around the countryside. Where can I find this root? I don't even know what it looks like. It's easy. Here's a map, Olaf. I marked the cross on the place where the mandrake can generally be dug up. Don't take much hind. One root will be suffice. Very well, grandmother, I shall find your mandrake. Let's have a look. Okay. Now where could that be? Oh, wait a minute. It goes around here. I think it's here. You dig the mandrake root, it spreads a sleepy sugar smell through the air. It's not some rotten root at the edge of the forest where gathers huge army of convenous plants. It's nowhere to retreat. What? Are you telling me this thing is fighting me, actually? Oh, crap. Now I'm even up against plants. Okay, this thing is out of order. This thing is active. This thing is out of order. Now I think we fire on this one. And survived! Can you get me a double move? 1, 2, and bite the crap out of... That would be wonderful. Yay! But I think he will not do as much damage because... Oh well, he does. Because it's a plant. Let's do some plant reduction. Woohoo! That's really impressive. Excellent. Although I didn't really expect this thing to attack me, that mandrake root. I find that a little bit disturbing. Okay, can I do anything anymore against that thing? Yes, I can do that, but that will not kill closely enough. Okay, if I attack that thing, I will kill plus 40. That will not be enough. But on the other hand, I can turn back time, so no problem here. This thing cannot act. It can. I thought it was out of order. Now it's out of order. And I want a turn back time. Fire! Fire! A mandrake root. Okay, it cries. That sounds a lot like Harry Potter. Normally the mandrake just looks like a human. I first encountered mandrake in Ultima. So, Halota, look what I dug up. Show the mandrake root. Halota picks up the root and examines it carefully. Well, it's rather small and a bit shriveled. Also that else what I was expecting, sending a man to fetch mandrake. Fair is fair then, Olaf. I'll give you the color. Through you might go back to get a better specimen. No way, Hatolata. So... required by Lady's dress code in the Wild Cat Club. It is unclear how this will be of any use to Laka, but that's her business alone. Yes, it is. So, that reminds me, Wind. Can you make me a proud bugger and give me what I desire most? Wind, where are you? Wind? There. Ancient knowledge, oh yes. So tell you what, we beat out the crap of that guy. And we'll be sure to level up. So let's do that ancient knowledge thing, because I think that will be a very big fight. And I think we should go for our special headgear. If I'm only able to find it. I never find the things I need. Here it is. Wonderful. I bet you all get out of control. Yes, of course. Yeah, they are still nuts. Where is my armor? There is my armor. How's it now? Everyone's fine. Okay, I want a little bit more rage. Because I think this fight is gonna be a kick in the face. Excellent. There's nothing I can buy. I can buy that, but damage is not what I'm up to. Nothing in the mine section is of any more use to us. I mean, we're not going to pay that. For that little, that price in ruins is absolutely unacceptable. And here, well, Bloodlust is nice to have, but not that essential. Resistance is essential. Rage control is nice. Also, we do not get a head start in adrenaline with that skill. But that's how it is. Uch Ugur. Why human come to see Uch Ugur? Uch Ugur leader. Uch Ugur not like outsiders, especially not barbarians. Get out. Chief Uch Ugur, I bring news of your wife. Uch Ugur spits on their traitors. Frontna made vow on blood and ashes of ancestors. Say she be true wife to Uch Ugur, but breaks promise when Uch Ugur tried to take up the spear of war. So what this traitor wants now? She believes that you are bewitched, Uch Ugur. I want to be the man in the name. I know a man by the name of Gulliford gave you a bracelet. This bracelet contains bad black magic. Well, I'm pretty sure he will listen to us. This guy looks like a really, really intelligent fellow. If you knew how many times I've heard that threat. Yeah. Nice army you have there, my friend. Okay. Let's get to business then. Ooh. Only one trap. That is especially good because that trap we can neutralize quite easily. Kachinka. I want an extra move. And why exactly am I doing so little damage? The chief of the Orcs of Tuxtin now fallen under the influence of Gulliford, 25, 22 and 8. He is not the most clever fellow, but he is a quite strong fellow, I give him that. Okay, you kill this guy. Excellent. You kill this guy. Excellent. Attack and defense. No movement bonus. Why should I get a movement bonus? Okay, I think I must make someone very, very small here. And that, oh, you have full movement, he has no movement, he has full movement, he has no movement, he has movement, and he has movement. So tell you what, I will take you out of the picture. Let's hope I can do this. No, I cannot! Why should I? Ah, crap. This is gonna hurt. Well, it hurts them more than it hurts me. Yeah, wrap me. That's a real trouble. Ooh, poison skull. How exactly did he do that? Out you go. You take out that fellow. You take out that fellow. You take out that fellow. Oh, that was not clever. Can I kill that thing somehow? No, not without killing myself. Or perhaps with this thing? How much life points does it have? 500. Well, that shall be easy. Good. I won't turn back time on you. And you just wait. So, I want... If I do turn back time, at the beginning of the last round, I think he was not poisoned. At least I hope. He was! Ah, crap. That's a real problem. Okay, we keep doing nothing. I think we must sheep him again. Yes. Oh, you know what? We will not sheep. We will blind. It's cheaper. Okay. Can we do this a little bit more? Wonderful. And done. And you're out. Should be working out with them, no losses. Yes, it did. Excellent. And what do we get? Rah. The first thing you do once you made it through the ranks of Uchin's army is to tear the enchantment bracelet from the orc's arm. Uchin Urgel lets out a cry in pain and falls to his knees. But after a moment he comes to his senses and looks at you blankly. What happened? Why does Utchen Ogre have a headache? And why are so many dead orcs? And who are you, Viking? My name is Olaf, I'm Nordling. Tell the story of the enchanted bracelet. Ha ha ha. Ulken Erens hates killing deceiver, give him that bracelet. Ulken wants to put his skin on the drum because of him. Utchen Ogre fight with best friends Knut. Utchen Ogre's wife leave him and Utchen Ogre's soldiers all killed. Go away, barbarian. Utchen Ogre is pretty sad. I'm sure your wife will come back and Knut will be your friend once again, just as soon as they find out that you didn't act out of your own free will. Olaf thinks so, but Utchen Ogre is afraid of his friends Knut and his wife doesn't want to listen to Utchen Ogre, but Utchen Ogre thinks they listen to Olaf. Utchen Ogre asks Olaf to go to Knut and say that war's over, and to go to Fronna and say Utchen Ogre asks her to come home. Also Utchen Ogre asks Olaf to take his weapon as a reward from Utchen Ogre. He hands you a huge club. Very well, Utchen Ogre, I talk to them. A weapon! Orcs, orcs, orcs! Oh, a lot of those orcs. That might be an interesting army. Yes! Guys, we are in business. Finally we are in business. Oh, yes. Ah, welcome. Let's talk to the lady. Olaf, Fiona had sounds of battle in her village. What's happened? I fought with your husband. Utchen Ogre killed? No, he's alive. I was right. As soon as I removed the bracelets given to Maguli Fort, Utchen Ogre immediately came back to his senses. Then Front shall return to Utchen Ogre. Thank you, Olaf, for what you did for Front. Front wants to give you amulet. Thank you. Keep an eye on Utchen Ogre. I hope his obsession will not reoccur. But in these magical deeds one can never be sure. Hooray! Fronna glad to welcome Olaf in her home village. Fronta happy that war is over and that Utchen Ogre make peace with Knut and the Viking people. And I'm too pleased. Good luck, Fronta. Utchen Ogre always glad to welcome Olaf, who removed his evil spell. Olaf want to go to castle of Utchen Ogre? Utchen Ogre spoke with Fronta. She agrees to return to you. Utchen Ogre already knows this, Olaf. Fronta now return to Utchen Ogre. Fronta forgiven Utchen Ogre. Utchen Ogre happy and has gift for Olaf for all he did. Thank you. And that's the belt. Another piece of the orc reset. Not that we need that because the orc reset is... We are only in for the club. The club is the only thing that interests us. So let's talk to Knut. Knut, I found you have a princess dress. Would you sell it to me? Look, you are hardly correct, but the dress isn't mine. It's my wife's. She lost it far too much to sell through. Quite frankly, the dress isn't very well. You know what? I'll give it to you, if you wouldn't mind doing me a favor. A squad of Ord, legs by cracked rotten teeth, took over a dilapidated castle not far from here. I tried several times to turn them out, but I was always in vain. Now, if you can defeat Crack and hoist his banner over the castle, then you shall have your dress, and I won't even ask why you want it. Oh, that's nice, because I think that will be a little hard to explain. It's a great deal. Hand me your banner, and by the way, the dress means a great deal to someone, or one of my acquaintances. Listen, Knut, I figured out why the Orcs attacks you. Describe the vicious Yuki Ogre. So that's it. I'm racking my brains trying to work out why Utchen Ogre is one of my oldest friends would suddenly... You say the spell is broken, then he wants to make peace? I think I sent a messenger to Utchen Ogre to work out how to restore our former relations, although it would be easy. Shad's bones are not quickly forgotten, and some of my men will not get over it for a long time. Thank you, Olaf. I never thought that you would be able to help me. You can return to Outward and tell him things worked out. and we'll work on restoring peace here. Oh yes, we will. And we'll leave the spiders here. It's time for a new army. Okay. Now I must find a place where I can buy more big stuff. I've heard you have some princess shoes. How much are you willing to sell them for? How I knew this day would come. Sooner or later there will be a buyer for those shoes. Then heaven help me, what happens? The buyer finally arrives and no shoes. What happens? Have you been robbed? You're quick off the mark, Olaf, of course. You must have heard about this war with the orcs. Well, recently I was robbed by an arrogant orc, Sadr Hardnose, taking advantage of the fact that I was away in the Ting. He broke into my shop, grabbed what he could, and then took off sharpish. Among the items he stole was a pair of priceless shoes, which I particularly liked. So you want me to find and restore the stolen goods? I'm sure that orc has gone and sold most of my stuff ages ago. No, I just want you to track him down and kill him. The thief should get just what he deserves, you know. And for a brave soldier as yourself, finishing off that nasty piece of a work should be a breeze. Of course I'll reward you for this little matter. Where will I find your thief, and see to it that he never steals anything again? He's not selling any giants. But I think Uchen Ogre has something for us. I hope the orcs stay hostile. Ogre, I met with Knut. He agrees to forget all the wrongs that your soldiers have done to his people, and you swear that will never happen again. Uchen Ogre, ready to swear a terrible oath. Knut and Ogre never quarreled until cowardly villain Gulliford gave Uchen Ogre a magic bracelet. Uchen Ogre sent message to Knut to ask forgiveness and steal their friendship with a new oath. And Uchen Ogre wants to give you that. He gives you a huge sandal. Well, that will be the sandal of the giants. I'll wear it with pride. Yes, I will. So, there is nothing for us to buy here, and we must get our army together because these guys are not strong enough. But before we do that, you have a quest for me again? Are you kidding? No. Okay, let's think this through. Let's manage the equipment. We will wear this. I think it's the best helmet for the army of the... Ooh, that's also not bad. Plus 15 resistance to magic and astral damage. I think astral damage resistance could be very useful, but on the other hand, I mean, look at this. 1 wound to the troops, more gold, more leadership, attack, defense, intellect. Yeah, that's just great. Here we take this weapon, and the good thing is this weapon has a moral too. So it will stand up against us. So weapons are so far not interesting. We have 3 times the shoes, and we have only 1 foot. So as for the armor, a lot of resistances and -2. No, no, of course not. No. I think this is still the best armor. These shoes are really nice. If only I found that shoes earlier in the game. What is that? Plus winter goblins and catapults. Oh, I can build 3 goblins and the catapults. That would be 4 units. That would be awesome. And plus 20% damage. They would do terrible good damage. If you have this, buy the catapults, buy the 3 different kinds of goblins, and then an orc chief, and that will be a wonderful army. Okay, plus 1 initiative to troops below level 3. No, that's no good. We can wear this in theory. That will not be bad. That is crap. Well, plus 20 attack. At the moment we have an attack of 96. Wearing this, we'll have an attack for 103. That's a bonus of 4 of 7. That's not bad, actually. That's useless, that's all useless. To all orc warriors. No. Actually, if I were 2 of those... Marvelous. Marvelous. That brings a lot, because we're already varying, having units that have an extremely high attack value, so that's boosting that beyond comprehension. So... that does not work, right? Nah, sadly not. Sadly not. Sadly not. We have a lot of this Odin's flag. We have 4 of them. Okay, that is not useful. That would actually be fun. Plus 8 defense is a lot. Plus 20% resistance to magic. Sounds nice. Yeah, the belt. If I wear that belt, 120, oh boy, we can kill dragons easily. More experience in battle also. Inflicting critical strikes. Plus 2 defense, plus 5 resistance to over ice damage is not our problem. I think we go for the experience. As for the artifact, I think the artifact we have is quite good. And these artifacts are not helping us any, because there are no artifacts here that boost our speed. That's just clothing. Actually, that would be funny, because this guy has a lot of health points, so that would really make a difference. That does not help. We have a lot of items, by the way. We need 80 mana and a might rune to build that thing. Sandals of levitation. I think they do not work. Well, this just costs crystals, but we have no reason to use that at the moment. So we reorganize them. So we get our wind up. We get this up, we get this up, we get this up. The rest is not that important. We can boost this, or we can boost this. More rage and maximum adrenaline, or a bonus to defense. I'll have the bonus to defense. How many can we have? 47. And we have a quite amazing attack power now. 11. 3. So that's 8 points. 8 attack bonus. 8 attack bonus. 111. Against most targets that will be totally overpowered and no use whatsoever, because when do you need more than 30 points in attack is useless over the defense of the enemy, because you cannot do more than 300% damage. But Well, we can wear that, but let's be honest. Will that pull the trick? I don't think so. 10%, 10% and 5%. Well, that's 25% more experience out of each battle. We can try that also. I'm not sure that will work that well. So I think we stop it here, and next time we'll be on our way to get together our clubbing army so that we can do some clubbing. Okay, see you then. Bye.